Sup guys, my name is Courtney Budson and this is What's for Din. It is a whopping negative 12 degrees outside.
I can't feel my fingers anymore.
Everyone and their mother's brother is getting the flu and I don't want to get it and I am craving something really warm and hearty. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make my loaded vegetable soup. It is so flavorful, so good for you, and it's perfect if you guys are trying to stick to your healthy diets. Have a cup of this and you have zero guilt and it's absolutely delicious. So without further ado, let's get started. So I have a really large pot with some olive oil in it and I have it on medium-high heat. And to that, I'm gonna add some onion. I'm just gonna cook that for about 3 minutes or so until that softens. My onion is softening up quite a bit, so now we're gonna go ahead and add some carrot and some green bell pepper, some green beans that I went ahead and snipped and washed, some fresh minced garlic, and some cabbage. Now I'm using purple cabbage. You can use any color cabbage you want. There's only two. I'm just gonna toss this all together. Like I said, you need a big pot for this because it makes a whole lot. And I'm gonna season that with salt and pepper pretty liberally because this is a lot of veggies. And you wanna cook this for about 8 to 10 minutes until everything softens up. So just before the veggies are done, I'm gonna add some dried spices. I have some Italian seasoning, big surprise, some cayenne pepper, some dried oregano, and some dried rosemary. And I'm also gonna add some fresh basil. All right, my veggies are getting pretty soft, so now we can go ahead and add in the liquids. So I have here some diced tomatoes. I'm gonna go ahead and add that in. And some chicken stock. You can use vegetable stock if you want, but I personally like the flavor that chicken stock gives. And then once again, we're gonna season that with salt and pepper. Give that a good stir, and we're gonna bring it up to a simmer. So once it comes up to a simmer, you can go ahead and put a lid halfway on and just simmer it for about 10 minutes. All right, that's been simmering for about 10 minutes. So now we're gonna amp up the vegetable intake and we're gonna add some yellow squash and some zucchini, along with some broccoli florets. I really filled this pot to the brim. So now we're just gonna bring it right back up to a simmer, and the cook time really depends on how tender you like your vegetables. If you like them kind of mushy and more tender, you wanna cook it for about 20 minutes. And if you like them more on the crunchy side, 10 to 15 minutes would be perfect. Also, before you serve it, you wanna make sure you taste it for seasoning, so salt and pepper if it needs it, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's there. So here is the final product, you guys. It smells so stinking good in here. I'm not gonna wait no more. It's calling my name. I'm probably gonna burn my tongue, but I don't care. It's so cold. We actually have to have the heat off in this house because it's so loud when we're filming. So my nose is running, I'm freezing to death, and I just wanna pour this all over me.
Ooh. Maybe you should wear these extra gloves. My hands are starting to get sweaty.
Extra gloves?
Oh yeah. To be honest, it's hard to believe that a bowl full of vegetables tastes this good, but it really does. What I love most about this is the vegetables aren't soggy, they're not mushy, they're just right in between. They got a little bit of crunch left, but they're nice and tender, and I know you guys will love this recipe. And like I said in my previous video, I will be listing the macros, the calorie count, as well as the Weight Watchers points for this recipe all in the description box below. And if you do want to recreate this recipe, just look below as well in the description box because I'll list all the measurements as well as the written instructions. And if you did like this video, don't forget to smack that like button, as well as turn on the little bell notification so that you get notified every single time I upload a video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
You've had this pair of extra gloves this whole time?
Yeah, we're in the Rockies.